Hey guys, just came back from my uncle's house. Yes, I was forced to get this haircut, so this is going to be my hair for a while until it grows back. My hair grows back incredibly fast, so it's not really a big problem for me. I hate my hair being this short, especially because it's starting to get cold out. So, let me eat my McDonald's. But yeah, this is still for the other day. So you guys will get a superhero today. But we're also going to do a little convo about a little conversation that happened over at my grandma's house. In my opinions on it, my opinions were not valid in the conversation, but whatever. I'm gonna say it here, not now, but say hello to Beast Kaiju. Pretty much, and this is gonna be we always start to the backstory with name backstory, so let's get to it. Backstory. So pretty much, this guy was a baby when he didn't get superpowers yet. But his mom were driving around, in the desert, getting back to their home country. And two robbers stopped them and burglared them. A kaiju dragon tried to save them, but failed. The only one that lived was the baby. So he took the baby and raised it as his own. Taught him how to fight like a dragon, taught him all about the dragon's past. And this kaiju dragon was one of the dragons that chose to stay on Earth and not leave the shadow, not go to a Shadowverse. And he raised him like it was his own son. But when the blast happened, it affected him in a way. He started able to manifest abilities. Abilities that allowed him to allowed him to act like a kaiju. Pretty much having to act like a kaiju dragon used multiple of their abilities, with him still looking human. And when people got wind of this and found out, they started to attack. So, by a streak of luck, he called a giant kaiju. It's like a giant kaiju flying beast that flies in space, but it also looks like a manta ray a lot. But it also has like a giant dome around it that holds a bunch of other kaijus. Okay, a lot of context to that. But yeah, he called it. They showed up. They left and they stayed there. But our main villain, I'm not gonna get the picture because I have to go get all the stuff, and right now I'm not set up for that type of stuff. But we all know who the main villain of this arc is, in who is named Darkon. Darkon was ruthless. He turned the whole group of the kaijus into, well, tried to, but then the kaiju dragon tried to stop it, and then he killed them. With the last of his breath, he gave all of his power to who he calls his son, manifesting his powers to not just mimic, but to able to turn into kaijus himself. We'll get limitations later. He had to leave, go back to Earth, but he wanted revenge. Because now all of his kaiju friends are now like rock stone creatures. Okay, that's his backstory. I know it's really dark, and and by the way, this is the side of Shatter's team that he's getting to help with this battle. We haven't gotten to the ultimate eyes that they're getting. And we're going to do Shatter's team first before we do the ultimate eyes, just for that it's easier to digest. But let's get to his powers. As I already said, he has the power to turn into kaijus, but not only that, he's able to choose which body part he wants for each limb. So like you can see, like his leg looks really deformed, and his hand looks like a beast claw. And he can also turn into a full kaiju. The one thing, and you guys can't really see, but I gave him green and blue eyes. So he had, green and purple eyes. So he has like one side of his eyes green, one side of his eyes purple. And honestly, this and so weaknesses, well, obviously for any shapeshifter, they don't really have a weakness unless it's trapping them. That's the weakness of a shapeshifter. But now let's get to powers. Let's get to things I like about the suit. I like the limb is going back. I like how the limb looks like it's going backwards. Obviously, is always going to be shading. I love the glove. I love having the one rubber glove. It makes it give it more prestige. So he looks like he's about to ready to punch someone, and he's running up. And then you have like this deformed foot, so you can think like it will be able to like lunge him forward. Things I do not like about this drawing. I do like the deform. There's only one thing I dislike, and it's kind of his hair, because I wanted to give him a different hair. I didn't want to give him this long hair, just like this hair like this, but I could not figure out how to do it. I tried my best, but it's just my best wasn't good enough. Um, yeah. I don't really think there's any. Well, the claws, I kind of. It does look pretty good in my end, but it does not look good at the same time, because it just does not look good, and then it kind of does a little bit, but only by a little. So that does bother me a little bit, but I'll get over it. But yeah, but yeah, but this is the superhero Beast Kaiju. I hope you guys love it. So yeah, so I'll see you guys later. Crimson Thunder out.